Is there too much music? I know that sounds like a controversial question, but please hear me out. According to Luminate, over 100,000 songs are uploaded to streaming services every single day, many of which have never received a single stream. 44% of these over 100,000 songs that are uploaded every day, according to French streaming service Deezer, are fully AI generated. That's not even counting partially AI generated songs. Also, there's this big trend for a few years where people were uploading a lot of what's called non-music or functional sound. This could be anything from white noise to bird sounds. And in the midst of all of this, an artist who's genuinely just trying to make it can get lost in the noise. In this week's episode of my music business podcast, On the Record, I have on Milana Lewis. She's the co-founder and CEO of STEM, which is a distribution tool used by a lot of independent artists. And we talk about basically what it means for the music industry and what it means for artists when you're competing against this gigantic volume of songs. At first, I gotta admit, I was a little bit hesitant to talk about this topic because I was like, maybe people on the internet are gonna misunderstand me when I'm trying to say this. But I did a very similar panel at South by Southwest this year, and most of the crowd, it seemed like, were artists themselves, and they were by far the most vocal and frustrated at that panel about the volume of music, or rather audio content, if you're counting the noise stuff. We also do get back into clipping and other digital marketing strategies, which I've covered on this show. If you heard about the chaotic good of it all, that is something I bring up. That is one of the ways that the music industry is trying to combat the volume of random stuff online. But you're basically fighting volume with volume. So we talk about that, like how far can a strategy like this go? So, is there too much music? I'll let you decide. Check out this podcast. You can find it anywhere. It's also a video podcast, so you can find it on YouTube too.